Hello, what's up, people? It's Martin Humphrey here. I'm a producer at Soundgrid Abuja, where we help indie. It's fine. Where we help, where we help indie artists and we provide them label services. Yeah, catch me at the On Mags Discover Your.
Hey guys, I'm Chike from the OMAG, and today on this edition of Discover Your Own, we have a one-of-a-kind creative with us. Make sure you don't miss it out. Check it out on our Instagram, YouTube, and on the website. Ciao.
Okay, so I used to make music before, and I believe I was one of the most talented rappers in Abuja, or no, let me not say Nigeria, but in Abuja. And it got to a point where I kept getting offers from labels and from other artists. I don't want to mention names, and it will come and they'll be like, oh, they want to sign me for 10 years or something like that. And even if I'm interested, after some point, everything will just cut out, you get. So it got to a point and I was like, you know what can they offer me? Let me try to build that. So that's how it started, and I started trying to build a team, understand playlisting, understand branding, all of this. And in doing all of that, I fell in love more with that part of music than actually making my own music. I'm going to come back to making my own music, but for now, I want to see how many indie artists I could help, you understand, I could work with and have them still maintain 100% of their masters, their royalties and intellectual property. Okay, it was easy for me because Soundgrid is still music, you understand? And it helped me meet a lot of talented people that I've worked with, some excellent producers, some artists, and yeah, sometimes I hear some things and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to make music again. And I make some songs, but I don't have the strength to start putting it out and all of that, you get? So it's still the same career path, just from different angles, you understand? Instead of being in front of the mic, I'm behind it for now. But very soon, exactly. Okay, so when I started, because I used to make my own beats, I used to record myself, I used to mix and master my own songs, I used to shoot my own videos, I used to edit them, everything I used to do it myself. So I noticed that when I used to make beats, before I would be done making the beats, I don't really have the zeal again to make the song, you understand? So that was the part that I outsourced. So I had some people like Feisty. He's a famous madman, you understand? So he used to make beats for me and send, and then we get some from YouTube, you understand? Sometimes we pay for it, sometimes we don't, you understand? And we thank God, you get? And that was how I was able to balance the whole stuff, making the song from the actual technical parts, because I didn't like the production aspect of it, because it used to wear me out before I was ready to actually, you understand, get on it, so yeah. Okay, first of all, when they try to smoke Igbo, you understand, and they start sleeping, we try to advise against that, you understand? You can write, you can record, you can do all of these things without smoking, you understand? So please, I'm talking to artists now, when you come, try to record first, then you can now smoke, you understand? Don't smoke and then tell me I'm charging you per hour, you understand? Please record first, then you can smoke. Personally, what I used to do is I like hearing the beat for the first time, and when I hear the beat, I then jump on it, and then I do something very crazy. Like if the beat is, I could be, yeah, just something, get the flow, and then I now try to get the words in, you understand? That way it's very fluid, and it like 4 here, 4 here, 4 here. It doesn't get repetitive, you understand? Because it's like off the dome, you understand? Okay, recording sessions are normally very funny. So there was this time I was like, oh, you know what? Now, as a man of God, you understand, as an apostle, I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a gospel song. You understand? I will change lives. And then I started. I was with Feisty at the studio, and we made the beats, and then we started. And before we knew it, we saw that a suicidal song we have already made like this. You understand? How we got to that point, I don't know. But that's like how it normally is. It's normally very fun, funny. It's like, you understand, like good vibes. That's how it normally is, and it's not very serious. And at the end of the day, if we have something, we have something. If we don't have something, at least we had fun, you understand? And yeah, that's Now, you now make it look like we are not famous. We're in Abuja. A lot of these artists like to work in Lagos, you understand? We've had connect, maybe some producers at the studio, some producers on the Soundgrid work with people like Fireboy and the likes. But personally, inside the studio, it's been, I think the top ones in Abuja, SK, Tommy Obanore, Zilla Oaks and the likes. I think all of them. First of all, I have to watch my words, you understand? You see, not every artist will make it, you understand? It sounds very sad, but that's the truth, you understand? There are different things that are needed aside the music. If it's just the voice, your choir masters in church will be the most famous people, you understand? But it's not just the voice, there's the branding, there's star manpower, there are a lot of things. So we try to help artists that are lacking in different segments. Now, there are some artists that might be lacking in 10 of them, and we are helping them with one first. And some artists that are lacking in one and have 9, and we are able to help them in that last one. So all of this, not everybody will blow up, but we try to help each person that come in the most we can, you understand? We have a lot of those. We have a lot of those. So what we've noticed is that music can be very subjective, you understand? But if I give you an advice in the beginning and you refuse it, that's fine. We'll do it your way. But in the end, if you call me, you understand, that's where there'll be a problem, you understand? So if you're recording a song and we're like, oh, see, you're not putting in effort, you're not putting in this, and then the outcome will not be good. And you're like, oh no, that's my style. That's fine, you understand? But at the end, if you now say, why is it sounding like I didn't put in effort? That's where Thunder might fire you, you understand? That is the whole stuff. So if they are open to learning and like open to listening, that's good. But if they are not, it's fine, you understand? We can't force them. They paid us, we'll do the work and they will go, you understand that? Okay, so with Soundgrid, we're already working on the second location. It's supposed to launch January, and then before the end of next year, we are going to have some locations in Lagos, and then from there, some in Accra, South Africa, different places in Africa first, you understand? It's going to be like the biggest music company, not a recording studio, which I have tried to emphasize a lot of times, you understand? Making music itself doesn't count for much, you understand? You can make songs in your room, you can make songs in your house, that is fine. You don't have to go to a studio for that, you understand? Every other thing, from the branding, the marketing, the playlisting, the target audience, every other thing, you understand? That is very important, even more important than the music sometimes. That's what we are trying to work on, you understand? Very soon we are going to be distributing and doing all of those stuff, but like step by step. Thank you so much, and thank you for having me at the Own Mags Discover Your Own.